We now turn our attention to boxing and the welterweight division specifically. The upcoming fight, Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter, scheduled to take place on the 8th of September 2018. It's for the vacant WBC welterweight title. It's a very interesting fight from two elite operators in the division. Danny Garcia, who has those victories over Brandon Rios by TKO, Samuel Vargas, Robert Guerrero, the Warrior, Robert Ghost Guerrero, Paulie Malignaggi, Lamont Peterson. He's got great victories on his record. He's also got Lucas Matisse as well. And now he takes on the challenge of Porter. Porter, who's been around a long time, only 2 losses on his record. One in 2014, lost to Kell Brook when Kell Brook won the welterweight title. He's also got a loss against Keith Thurman in June 2016. And Thurman, who's inactive these days, is considered by many to be the best in the division currently, but obviously where he's been inactive and seems to, I don't know what's happened to him. Whether he's lost some, people say he's lost some ambition, so he hasn't been fighting. He's got married and he's been getting on with married life. But despite that, he's still thought of as near enough the top operator in the division, and losing out to him is not a shameful thing at all. We can see that he's also got victories over Andre Berto, April 2017, so not too long ago. Adrian Granados as well, unanimous decision. Malignaggi as well, Devon Alexander, and Julio Diaz. So these are 2 top operators, and I think this is definitely a case of styles make fights, that famous phrase. You've got Shawn Porter, very come forward, very aggressive, throwing flurries of shots, looking for the knockout, looking for the big shot. Sometimes I think he rushes into his work and maybe isn't as strategic as he could be, doesn't pick his shots as well as he might, tends to just go over very aggressive style and puts it all on the line. I think Garcia is the opposite of that. He can go toe-to-toe if necessary. It happened to him when he fought Thurman. Thurman, who got that narrow victory over him on points, they went at it on toe-to-toe on a number of occasions, and Garcia held his own. I do think Thurman probably came out on top of those in those exchanges, and that's because that's not really his style. Garcia, he shows very orthodox shots. I don't think he's as busy as certainly not as busy as someone like a Porter or a Thurman, but he does show very good, strong, orthodox shots. And when he lands clean, he definitely, shots take a toll, as we saw when he fought Amir Khan a good few years ago, knocked out Amir Khan. When he does get his shots away, his opponent knows about it. If we look at the betting, we can see that Danny Garcia is the favourite in this contest with Porter. I think it's somewhere around 4-7. You're getting on Danny Garcia. Yeah, 4-7, 4-6 is available in the market best price. Shawn Porter around at sort of 13-10, 11-8. The draw 20-1 in most places. For me, I think Garcia probably has the edge. I think he's a little bit fresher than Porter. Porter seems to take a lot of punishment in his fights. He's had a great career and he's a great warrior, but I think he's probably taken a little bit more punishment than Garcia has over the years, and I think that freshness will play into Garcia's hands. The thing is, Porter has a good chance. If he gets through to Garcia and crowds him, gets in on the inside, roughs him up, and makes it difficult for him early, there is a danger that, Garcia's there to be hit. He stands up quite reasonably upright. And someone like Porter, if he can get through and land something clean, who knows? He could have Garcia in trouble. I think if it goes long, if it goes into the latter rounds, I think I'd give it to Garcia. I can see Porter tiring a little bit. Although he has very good stamina, very good endurance, nobody can say that Porter doesn't have a good engine. But I can just see Porter maybe punching himself out a little bit and Garcia landing a few more clean shots, scoring a few more points with the judges, and just getting the win, really. I think the odds look roughly right. Garcia 4-6, Porter 11-8. I think that's roughly correct. I don't see there to be a huge value on those odds. I could see it definitely going to points. The reason is both of them have got very good chins. I noticed Garcia took a lot of clean shots off Thurman, and Porter, with his style, being very aggressive, he's used to taking shots as well. And he's always been very durable. If we look at the records with Shawn Porter, if you look at his losses, Kell Brook was definitely on points, so that went the distance. The loss here to Thurman, that was also on point. So Porter very durable, very good chin, very good engine. Garcia as well, as I said, Thurman against Thurman. Thurman's a very powerful puncher, hugely powerful. He's got one punch power, and Garcia took those shots and carried on, and that fight went the distance as well. So that leads me to believe there's a good chance this will go into the latter stages, particularly being welterweight. And I think the bookies have got it right. My pick would be Garcia, 4-6. I think that's fair enough. No amazing value anywhere. I think they've got it spot on. And I just think Garcia, just that freshness, just that ability to catch cleaner shots. Porter's work is sometimes a bit flurried and he gets a lot of shots in, but they don't always look that clean. And they don't always that impactful. But I think Garcia just has that edge and Garcia in his corner. I think this is a situation where both parents are quite actively involved in their fighters' boxing careers. Obviously, Angel Garcia with Danny Garcia. And Shawn Porter's in a similar situation with his father around, Kenny Porter. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I think we'll enjoy it. Please give any comments. Let me know what you think. Let us know who you think has the best chance in this fight and why. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.